Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's JD coming out tonight. If you're new to the channel, please give a you are someone that's been here forever. You know that I love you. Thanks for coming back once again. I know this is kind of like another little impromptu live stream, and this is like coming straight from the sofa here. So I'm just kind of hanging out on my sofa. I'm washing the blinds right now, or the draperies. So there is no draperies. It's just a sofa and a favorite blanket. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome back. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Mr. Sporticia, T-Man, Fire Pestle? Hell yeah. What's up? What's up, Keenan? Hey, hey, hey. What's up? I've been taking some dabs, and I had a few beers earlier, but not too many. Hey, Dice Controller 187. What's up, dude? What up, man? I haven't seen you in a fucking minute, dude. What are you doing, man? Awesome. What's up, Lola Black Rose? What's up, Orange Moon Sabat? What's up, Brent? Hey, what's up, Eden Garden? Hey, sweetheart. What's up? Wow. So cool to see everybody. Kind of at the last second, and I'm sure some more people will join us as we go along here. Um, I've got some things to talk about and some like exciting things to talk about. Legion of Lilith. Hey, I'm good. How are you? What's up, Bella? Hey. Yeah, Dice Controller. You know it. You know it. It's been a while since I got to do that, so that was cool. Did you see the demon pronouns on TikTok? No, I've never even actually been on TikTok, believe it or not. I've been thinking about starting a TikTok, but I like what? I'm 41 years old. I have never been on TikTok ever. I know that's probably bad. Abalasha, what's up? Hey. But okay, so all right. What are we gonna be getting into? We'll talk about that in a second. Damien 13, nice to see you too, brah. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for joining me on the sofa tonight. Mm-hmm. I've been taking a little too many dabs. I'm pretty illegal in the state of Virginia now. Well, basically, I think it doesn't totally go into effect for like another 2 years, but it's basically decriminalized now. And so, yeah, sorry, my freaking computer does this weird glitchy shit. And I don't know what that's all about, but I got to call Comcast tomorrow along with like 500 other people and look into this and look into that and see if like my broadband width and streaming whatever is at the highest capability it can be. So Z Infiltration says, hello, my friend. I was just chatting with Andrew Proving. I'm sure you know Andrew. I love your channel. I'm already twisted drinking with Andrew. Cool. Well, hell yeah, you and Andrew have fun. I don't know Andrew, to be honest with you, unless I'm just not getting it. If I'm not getting it, I'm sorry. Oh shit, Zeb's in Virginia. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's right. That's right. That's right. Straight the fuck up, man. Just give me a second here. This just takes but a moment. You got to heat up this nail on the top right here. And then you got your wax Your wax dab right there. Thank you, Sarah. If you're there, sweetie, thank you so much. So, Zeb asks, what's your opinion on marijuana effects on the spiritual journey? Well, I mean, I guess it all depends. I mean, really, in my opinion, it's all about moderation, and too much of anything is going to be detrimental to your spiritual journey. Um, you kind of want to be like somewhere right in the middle. I would say that as long as it doesn't have a hold on you and you can like function in your everyday life without a journey, if you can like use it, don't do that. Use it. I certainly do not use it as a sacrament as it should be used. I mean, really, ultimately, it's a plant medicine and it should be used as a sacrament. It should be used sparingly and it should be used in moments where you are putting aside everything that involves everyday living and you're solely focused in on your spiritual journey for either ritual work or shadow work or doing whatever you're gonna be doing to like go within. um, I think that it should be used solely for those purposes, but unfortunately life being as stressful as it is, and maybe that's just an excuse, but I tend to, and most people tend to overuse it because of that. you know. So, hey, what's up, everybody else that has joined us here that I haven't said hi to? Hi, what's up, Delphine? So, all right. So, I'm going to get into some of content that I wanted to get into tonight. The title of the video kind of says it all. It's all about EA and Koetting, Become a Living God. Um, I mean, he's still my brother and I still love him. We have our differences because of whatever dumb bullshit at the moment, but I'm sure that'll pass at some point. But even if it doesn't really matter. I still love him and respect him, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be making this video. I wouldn't be talking to any of you, and if it wasn't for him, and that's the truth. Likes it or not, like whatever the case may be, it doesn't really matter how you feel about it. It's the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter is that I would be 99.9% sure that I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you if I had never run across him. Um, this was years and years ago, man, and it was crazy because the first video, and I'm sure you guys have seen this, and if you haven't seen it, and I'm sure that he loves it too because it has probably got insane. Even though it's something that's like a parody of him, it's making fun of him basically. Um, I ran across him on the H3H3 meme that they did of him with the black magic and the hair gel and all that shit. And it was so fucking hilarious, right? I was like, oh my God, like this is fucking awesome, right? But there was a part of me too that was like, what is this all about? What's up with this guy? Like, sure, they're making fun of him right now, but maybe there's something to this. Like, maybe I further into it. And I went to his channel and then I was just like captivated because I was like, holy shit, like, hmm. I'm going through some things in my life right now, and I sure could use like some like an upper hand in some situations, or I sure would love to like really be able to fully embody my own personal power. Um, I had that yearning for individuality and freedom. Um, and so the words that he was saying really captivated me. Oh, Demonia, what's up? Thank you so much for that super chat. Fucking love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So, but just going from like seeing a video that was like making fun of a dude to actually paying it, like being genuinely interested in the content that he was putting out. Like it was crazy because at first I was just like, holy crap, this is hilarious. This is this, that, and the other. And then I actually went and looked at what the guy what the actual message was, the overall message and the gist of the content was. And I was like, holy shit, hmm, like maybe this is what my life has been missing all along. Like maybe this is what I need. And like holy shit, black magic. Like I'm gonna be doing some black magic. If I get involved in what he's talking about, I'm gonna be doing black magic. And I was like, okay, well, fuck it. So I started watching the videos and like bought a grimoire here and there and like some video courses and shit like that, and like started to just like really immerse very, very different from what I was used to, because at that point in time I'm pretty much like a devout Catholic. And so even though that form of worship is it's very ritualistic, it's certainly not Satanism. Is certainly not anything left hand path, but it is highly ritualistic, and there is a correlation there between uh, a lot of the things that we do in the magical community and Catholicism. There is a correlation there. I think that can't be denied if you have had any experience in the Catholic Church yourself. You'll know what I'm talking about. Um, I was like, like for me to be looking crazy and like so far off of anything that I would ever imagine myself or see myself doing. Um, but I just really started to invest a lot of my time and attention into that study, into that practice. Um, and like, where your attention goes, energy flows, and things begin to kind of like blossom and grow from there. And EA was a big part of that. I mean, he was a huge part of that. And I don't want to leave, I mean, Timothy's a big part of that too, because he's a big part of that organization. Stroke anybody's egos here by saying this name or that name. I just want to give like recognition where recognition's due. And that's just and right and proper, right? It is. So fuck off. If you don't like it, I don't give a shit. Like, it is what it is. Like, give respect where respect is due, and that's is what it is. Um, but I continued to like study the material and to like grow in my own like spiritual practice, my own version of practical spirituality. And in November of 2016, I was like, all right, I'm gonna fucking do this, dude. I'm gonna go see this guy. I want to go see this dude. I'm gonna fucking sign up for the 3-day boot camp. And that's what I did. And I signed up for the 3-day boot camp, dude. So it was so crazy. And I was in my basement one day And I had that overwhelming notion that I needed to sign up for this boot camp for what. And I went to the website and boot camp section, and I saw that there was one coming up in like 4 months or something. I guess it was like, I think this was like the summertime maybe. And it says it's going to be in November. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And so I signed up for it, made the down payment, and locked that date in. And then as soon as I did that, I got my plane tickets. And about an hour later, I go up to go outside, and there is a huge freaking like Luna moth, like that big, like huge, like on the handle of the door of, going out to the first floor of the house. It was crazy, man, like the biggest one I've ever seen. I took a picture of it and I sent it to him, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, as soon as I did that and went back outside, this omen appeared. And that was just like a really, and I was hiding all of my new spiritual practice from my wife. Still going to church, still living my life as I normally would, like on the surface, but underneath it all, I was beginning to practice sorcery. And having all of these new ways of perception and ways of looking at my own life, physically, spiritually, mentally, sexually, just in every way you can imagine. Just like I'm just like looking at life in all these different ways, and I've like found myself in, at the time, felt very constrictive. 10 years now, looking down the road, it's, certainly something that I did not appreciate what I had at all. And whew, that is a freaking tough pill to swallow there. But anyway, I was finding this new like spiritual way of life, but I was having to hide it. And I know a lot of you have to do that. And NEA was even talking about that in his live stream earlier today. That's a difficult thing. We'll get to that. That I don't want to like jump ahead too far, because I feel like I'm going to jump ahead too far if I start talking about that now. But anyway, I signed out for the course, and I didn't tell my wife that I did this, and oh man, like I'm trying to remember like how she found out, but I remember that we were upstairs on the third floor in one of my daughter's bedrooms, and she was like, "You're going to see that." I am, like, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go see EA Koetting in Utah for 3 or 4 days, and I'm leaving in like a week, and that's what's happening. And I think maybe I had told her that I was doing something else. Maybe I can't remember what it was. I might have lied. I may have been a terrible liar at that time. I probably was a terrible liar at that time. All right. So, all right. Let's put it like this. I was a terrible about whatever it was I was doing, but she so happened to find out what it was I was actually. I was honest about it. So, um, and she wasn't happy about it, but I was going to do it, right? And so I did. And I flew out there to St. George, and it was beautiful. and had a really cool like little like efficiency hotel room with like a little kitchenette and all this stuff. And I will say there was a lot of meth out there, and doing meth. I was doing some prior to that, and I was doing a lot after that. But at that time, I was clean, and that was really cool. But I ran into a lot of people up there that, I mean, it was just like everywhere you went. Um, but my time with him was like really, really amazing, and I got to know him as a person. He is an ordinary guy, just like you and I. He's he certainly helped me to tap into something within myself that, for whatever reason, I was not able to him, and I can't explain that. I don't know what that means. Any undue recognition, but at the same time, I'm giving him some props for that, because like I don't know how you explain that. I don't know what that is. Um, I think that if you do spend time with anybody that's at a certain vibration or a certain spiritual understanding, that you will have some things that are within yourself that will begin to open up and blossom and bloom naturally. And I think that is what happened in that experience. I'm not taking anything away from him at all. It was amazing, and I had a great time, and I wouldn't take it back for the world. It was awesome. It was great. Um, but it's still mysterious too, right? Like, I don't really know what happened, but like, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that after leaving his boot camp, I immediately went on to start my channel, and here we are, 5 years later, and I've been, a fairly successful magician in the field, and within this community. And that is all a result of that 3 or 4 day um, would I I definitely wouldn't be here now if I wouldn't have seen that first H3 video. There's no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't even have known anything about black magic at all. But let me get into the second part of this. There's like 3 parts of this. So the second part is I want to address a lot of the misinformation that's out there about what's going on. Miss Axe never purchased any products from Bog at all, never had any direct communication with EA, Timothy, or anybody at Bog at all. He simply was a forum member. There's thousands upon thousands of forum members on every kind of forum you can imagine, on any related topic that you could ever even fathom on the internet. And this guy was a forum member. And you really moderate every little thread in a timely enough manner. I mean, you probably can't. I mean, I would think that it's probably impossible once it gets to a certain point. Whoever the case may be, this guy, this perpetrator, the one that carried out these heinous acts, found some information on the Bog forum that he used to carry out these acts. That is nothing that is directly related to EA in any kind of way. I mean, I doubt that there is even any revenue generated from this forum, really, directly, anyways. But there's no direct connection to him or anything that he's ever talked about, in my knowledge, that it would have anything to do with anything like that. That's not what he's about. He's not about hurting people. He's not about violence. He's not about any of these kind of things. And I know personally because I know the guy. I know the dude. I know the guy. I've met the guy. I've worked with the guy. I've known him for years and years. What he's about. This is not none. All of this shit's bullshit. Oh, thank you, Delphini, for the super chat. Fuck yeah. I mean, like, oh man, like, this is crazy. This is crazy, okay? But I have to look at it, though. I have to look at it, man, and like, this is not what's happening. Well, I'm not going to say may not be. It's not a negative thing entirely. Come up people that are censored, because in this day and age, that when someone's censored, that their message has a lot of truth in it. And this world does not want that at all. And they don't want you to know a lot of things. They don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to embody your own personal power. And when people get censored, you have to kind of take a step back and say, okay, what's going on here? Like, is there just some straight bullshit going on here? Or for what like is going on in our society right now? And so, it's really thank you, T-Man, for this super chat, brother. Thank you. It's kind of I think what's happened really is like a coming of age type of thing. Like, a lot of the front runners in certain movements, they're censored at some point, and it really does kind of elevate them to a higher degree. I don't think this is going to. At first, I did think this was seeing it in a different light, and I really don't think that it is at all. Things will blow over from this. I'm definitely seeing that. It is definitely a wake up call for all of us that practice any type of witchcraft. That while there is popular culture that does kind of like romanticize the occult, romanticize a lot of the supernatural type of all of this and that you see in movies, in books and things of that nature. They are also still trying to really, really keep any of this occult information from becoming mainstream information, which, I mean, that's fine too, because I think that it's something that should be sought after. It's something that you should have a inclination for. It's something that I don't think that it's something that should ever be. This is something that's a very, very personal path, and it's something that is an inherent calling within each and every one of us. And if it's not for you in this incarnation, maybe it will be in the next. And I feel that that's kind of how it goes. Like a lot of people that just really don't see this and they really don't get it. They haven't matured spiritually to the point of where they are able to get it. Of this podcast. All right, so I think this is ready too. Let me look. Oh, it's ready. Okay, so I'll just have to render it through YouTube. But anyhow, I have something very, very special for all of you. It's a very special treat. And this is going to be coming out maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. It'll be the first episode, and it was a 5-episode series, but it was a content total. EA and I started recording back in 2018, and we finished recording it in 2020. And it was an idea that I had pitched to Timothy, and he was like, "Cool, that sounds great. Let's do it." And it was called EA Koetting Unmasked. And I interviewed him over, 5 different 1 to 2 hour sessions on 7-year increments of his life from his birth until current age. So we ended this in 2020. So it's kind of crazy because you'll see, he and I will definitely like look way younger, and you'll see us as we get older over the years and kind of change here and there. It's kind of wild with that. But I think you'll really get to know him as a person a whole lot better. And I think this will help everybody to kind of understand where he's coming from and who he is a whole lot better. And I think that there's a reason that these videos have not come to light until this moment in time right here, right now. There's a reason for it. I believe it wholeheartedly, and that's why I'm going to come out through Become a Living God at some point, which we're going to be accompanied by a book that was going to be written based on the video series. And to be honest with you, that's why I have been holding on to it, because I wanted the money. But that's okay. I don't need it. I will forego the money. I want you all to see the content. I want the world to see who EA Koetting truly is. That he's not a bad guy. He's a good dude. That's worth more than many book deals and this, that, and the. I just rendered it. I just have to upload it to YouTube, and I need to make a thumbnail. I haven't made a thumbnail. Okay, I guess I could make some kind of thumbnail. It'll be coming out. I don't know, within the next 24 hours, and then I'll probably put a new one out every 2 or 3 days. And so that'll keep you busy for like a month. So you have some really cool things to look forward to. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all for being so cool. Do. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's 10:30. I got some shit to do, which is maybe some meditation before bed, because I have a busy day tomorrow and I want to get some rest and not be up all night. And I'm going to put some my earplugs in. Got those. Thank you, Dice Controller 187. A little dab will do me. I'm going to take another little dab. Starber B. Corsi, Jafar, everybody else. Thank you so freaking much. Thank you, Delphini, and thank you, Demonia, for freaking super chats, and T-Man for the super chats. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that maybe that sheds some light on some things for some people regarding EA and who he is. I want to say that I don't always agree with everything that Become a Living God ever put out and produced. I agree basically wholeheartedly of individuality, freedom, and power. And that's what it's about. I support that. So without further ado, I'm going to roll out. I'm going to sack out on the sofa and go to sleep after some other thingies. So thanks, y'all. See ya. Bye. Love ya. See you next time.